Hello, I'm Mike Jones and I'm here to take you for a whistle-stop tour of tonight's Imperial Fringe. Tonight we're using the hashtag #ImpFringe for all the broadcast social media that we're doing. This is a little Periscope live stream of that. We are part of the Brompton Design District and we are contributing to the London Design Festival. This event is all about design and it opens the doors at 5 o'clock tonight, so be sure to pop on down. Okay, so welcome, this is Max. Hiya Max.
Hi.
He's from Imperial Racing Green. So Max, tell us a little bit about what you can see here today if you come along.
So Racing Green do green racing cars. They're all electrically powered. We enter Formula student events, which are, so Formula Student, which is similar to Formula 1 but for students. There's Shell Eco Marathon, which is an efficiency race, and the alumni TT, we have an electric bike that runs. And so we build these green vehicles all in-house at Imperial and we race them.
Fantastic. And when's the next race that you guys have got coming up?
The next race will be Formula Student event next summer and the Shell Eco Marathon next summer, which is coming to London for the first time.
Fantastic. Thanks Max. So 5 o'clock tonight, Imperial Racing Green, the first ones you'll see. Here we've got Robert, he's from the Imperial Aeronautics Department. So Robert, tell us a little bit about what people can see if they come onto the Fringe
so
tonight.
what we're going to talk about is all about aircraft design. So we're going to talk a little bit about composite structures, and we've got a bit of an aircraft structure here. We're also going to talk about aerodynamics as well, and these are two major disciplines in aircraft design. So we're going to be demonstrating, it might not come across very well in the camera, but we're going to be demonstrating the aerodynamics of a flow over a wing and getting some people to have a play about with our little model wind tunnel. So yeah,
fantastic. Great stuff.
Cool.
Thanks
Thank
Robert. Okay. On the other side of the quad we've got another couple of stands. We've got 3D Tune-In, all about sensing, and they're from the design school themselves. We've also got Propel from the Sports Innovation Challenge and other devices that are being developed for people with disabilities. So we'll take a little walk into the Students' Union building now. A little reminder again, it's 5 o'clock tonight that we're opening our doors. Okay, so here we are inside the Students' Union building. The first thing you're going to see today is a rewriting wheelchair. So if I just ask you, introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the project.
Sure. Hi, I'm Bianca De Blasi, and this project was related to wheelchair basketball. So wheelchair basketball is a highly impact game, and during matches lots of falls happen in which the player is not able to self-right independently. Therefore, to tackle this problem, we designed this roller, which is able to rotate just in one direction, but not in the other. Therefore, it provides a pivot point for the player to rely on when he falls down. And depending on the level of disability of the player, you can have two different ways of self-right using this device.
Fantastic, that's awesome, great stuff, thank you so much. Okay, so let's up the stairs we go. Just a little information about the Fringe. This is the 14th Fringe we've held. We're always looking at different themes, so this one's already themed about design. It coincides with London Design Festival and part of the Brompton Design District. We've also got our own Dyson School of Design Engineering, which launches its undergraduate programs this October for the first time. So we're going to see some alumni from the postgraduate courses upstairs in a second. But halfway up the stairs, we come across some interesting butterflies. So Tamsin, can you tell us a little bit about what people can expect to see if they come along to the Fringe tonight?
Yes, I can indeed. So I'm here to talk about the butterfly project that is happening at Clinic 8 in Charing Cross Hospital. It was quite a drab space and now it's going to be transformed by the lovely work of David Marquez. If you look down here, we've got flowers and butterflies, and this is going to produce a beautiful meadow on the walls of the hospital. It's meant to represent the relationship between the patients and their treatment, and also the patients and research and giving back to research. With the symbiotic relationship you have with flowers and butterflies. And people will be able to give their own designs here today. We want some new ideas. Thank you.
Cheers. So that's CRUK London if you want to follow them on Twitter. So be sure to get down here before 8 o'clock tonight to take part in that fantastic project here with our researchers at Imperial. So as we go up the stairs, we're getting towards the Union Concert Hall, which is where the bulk of the action is happening. We've got a record-breaking 15 exhibits tonight at Fringe, and we also started employing this wonderful sign-in system using a QR code on Eventbrite. Let's see if it works. Is anyone check it? Okay. What happens is you can check in using your QR code, so make sure you register in advance for that to happen. Okay, so the first stand we come across is Dejan Mitrovic. He's an alumnus from the course, so he is currently in conversation with someone else. We'll see if we can move back to him in a little second. Okay. So we're lucky enough today to have some contributors from the V&A Museum as well. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your project?
My background is chemistry and material science, but I'm working in the conservation department of the Victoria and Albert Museum, and I'm dealing with plastic objects, the degradation of plastic objects. And the project we have running with Imperial College is Anna from the materials department in Imperial College is doing a PhD on the surface analysis of what happens to plastics when you clean them with different solvents, with different kind of cleaning treatments, because we have found that they can cause more damage than actually improvement. So Anna is using the suite of instrumentation in the surface analysis at Imperial to examine exactly what happens before we can see it.
Magic. Thank you. So that's Brenda from the V&A Conservation Science team. You can interact with the V&A at V_and_A or tonight at #ImpFringe. It looks like another of the alumnus is David Graham. He's doing some cardboard furniture. Let's keep going. Let's see who else. Looks like everyone's quite busy at the moment. We won't interrupt. We'll go back this way and see what we can. Andy? Oh yeah. So we are now live with Andy from the Life Sciences Department.
Indeed.
Can you tell us a little bit about your project and what people can see here tonight?
Right, so what we've got here is a game built using the Unity game engine. And what we're trying to do is to teach people how molecules dock, in particular how proteins dock. So this particular molecule we have on the screen behind us is a molecule called trypsin, which is a molecule that breaks up proteins in your gut. So when you eat a steak, the trypsin goes to work and breaks the steak up into lots of little bits. Now the trypsin's got a little switch, which is an inhibitor, and the switch will plug into the trypsin and turn it off. And that's to stop it from eating your pancreas, where the trypsin's made. So when it's made, the trypsin and the switch are both made together, so it doesn't digest your pancreas. When it comes out into your gut, then the switch goes away and the trypsin gets activated, and it'll digest your steak.
Andy, you talked about before about it being a game. What aspect of it is a game? So what can people take part in?
So for starters, it's interactive. So sort of in the past, biology programs tend to be fairly static. You kind of run things on supercomputers for a week and then look at the result, which is not particularly fun. And so we decided to kind of make something which you can play with. It's quite dynamic, and you can mess around with it and get a feel how things work. So what we're trying to do is to get humans to understand how the problem works by getting lots of humans to play with it, and then we'll learn from the humans, improve the program, and then use the improvements in the program to make life nicer for the humans and vice versa. Just to keep the loop going, getting the computer better and the humans better and the computer better and the humans better. And eventually the computer will be able to do the job all by itself very nicely.
Fantastic, thanks. So again, doors open from 5 o'clock tonight and run till 8. You can interact on social media using the #ImpFringe. Let's take a look this way. So we've seen quite a lot of the exhibits. And they're all looking at design and different ways of looking at design. But let's see if I can muscle in on a different type of design. Okay, so Western, can you tell us a little bit about what your research here is?
Sure. Yeah, so I'm really interested in looking at contamination. Contamination is kind of this idea that things change. Maybe people use them, somebody else touches it before you touch it, and you have an aversion to it because of that. And this is one of the reasons that people say they don't like maybe using a shared car because somebody smoked in it before they got into it, or maybe they have an aversion to something else that somebody used. Clothing, a lot of times people can't remanufacture clothing because people are disgusted that somebody else wore it. And so we're really trying to understand what experiences people have had with contaminated objects. And we've got a survey here. So people can give us an object that they've used that's been contaminated and tell us a little bit about their experience. and then we flush it down our toilet over here, and we collect a bunch of data this way.
Fantastic. So on that note, I think it's my turn to sign off by completing this survey. Reminder again that the hashtag for tonight is ImpFringe, and the doors open from 5 till 8. So I hope you have designs on coming along yourself.